This one's been controversial since the time it started. West Lafayette rolled out metered parking in many more locations over the summer, and one of them was in front of Wabash Landing, and there has been a huge outcry from the community about nobody wanting to shop there, and even employees not wanting to go in because now you had to pay for parking. And there are stores like Panera, there is a Latte, there's a Great Clips. So if you just wanted to pop in to get your hair cut, you had to pay to park, which is like a city thing. I get that. But the city had implemented this to prevent people from parking for hours and days at a time, where people wanted to come to these businesses but they couldn't because they had parked there to go somewhere else. The law of unintended consequences was it made it harder for the patrons of those businesses. So the city has pulled back some of that paid parking. So the parking that is directly in front of Wabash Landing is back to free parking, but they, I think, will be stepping up routine enforcement of parking times that is still time limited. And there are still metered parking out on State Street there. When they redid the streetscapes there is actual like on-street parking now that is still paid parking. So good news, bad news. Trying to do a good thing, had some unintended consequences, and now the city's trying to make amends and fix it. I think that's a pretty good thing. Next bit of Purdue news. But before we get to that next bit of Purdue news, if you're here at Purdue, if you're thinking about sending a student to Purdue, if you're working at Purdue, if you're aware that Purdue is here in the area and you just happen to live here, I'm joking, but you're interested in a home here in the greater Lafayette area and you tune in and watch all of our content, the best thing that you could do is help us out. Let us help you with home here in the greater Lafayette area. Go to thelafayettereal.com/YouTube and fill out the form. And let's work together. Let me work on your behalf as diligently as I work every week on this show and all of our content here on @Lafayette Live and the Lafayette Real.